in my organization, this is kind of how I manage all these functions that I have responsibility for. There are different sets of people, and you can see down here in the lower right-hand corner the Patient Innovation Group, led by the Deputy Chief Patient Officer, Rich Murray. But he has a team of people, many of whom are here. And I would just ask, because I never get a chance to acknowledge you in public, would the Merck Patient Innovation team please stand so that we can thank you for your contributions and your leadership in this field? Thank you. Thank you. We have a bigger team than that, which also tells you a little bit about internal critical mass. It would be almost impossible for one person to create the kinds of evolutions that we're talking about here. But when you have a critical mass and they're very experienced and very diverse and kind of networked and interdigitated across the organization, and they're good at networking with other people, you can really get a lot done with very few people and a very limited investment. And I wanted to show this picture that seems like it's off topic, but I'll try to make the connection here. This is a map of the outbreak of SARS in Singapore way back in 2003. And as you can see, there are clusters of patients. Each red dot is a SARS patient. And then there are these kind of connectors that sort of link one cluster of patients to another cluster. And those linkers are either patients who were discharged infected from one facility and then readmitted to another facility and initiated a second wave of transmission, or health workers who worked in one facility and moonlighted in another facility. So, it's kind of a small world network of how SARS was transmitted very quickly throughout a health system in a fairly confined area. And I'm only illustrating here how networks, small world networks like this, can so rapidly disseminate anything, whether it's SARS or an idea or a problem, a sexually transmitted disease, whatever. This is one of the most efficient ways of spreading something new. And what we're trying to do here with patient-centricity is spread a new idea very, very quickly through very large and complex organizations. And if we tried to get that to everybody, for me it would be 65,000 people, that would be ridiculous. I would never be able to engage 65,000 people. But if you just went to the people who are the connectors and you brought them in a room, think of all the people you would touch. It's a very efficient way to spread a new idea. So I think what we're learning in our experience at Merck, and I see this in many other organizations, is you find the most connected people, you try to bring them into your critical mass, and they will really help create the energy and the dissemination and the credibility that you need to move the effort forward.